Get back, you foul beasts.
You're a lifesaver. Really.
You can run if you want.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your boy, Richie Morrow. Got another State of Decay 2 video for you. On this video, I'm gonna touch up on some things that I didn't do in the first video I made about this. I want to really get into how we're going to do these outposts and a couple other tips and strategies. So if you get a chance, please like and subscribe to the video, and let's get it on. Alright, so I actually started all the way over. I made a whole new group of people from the previous video, and I started on another map. This one's Meeker Valley. So like I said before in the first video, I said basically if they had, you know, a steady supply of water and electric, that's really good for like base morale and obviously beds. What I didn't get into is how some of these outposts, you see this water tower outposts? Okay, there are certain outposts on the map. There's always at least one water supply outpost and at least one electric supply outpost. Now these outposts cost a lot more than the other ones. I think they're all around 2,000 influence. You see that? Water supply outposts. But look at the effects. Permanent safe area, water supply, morale bonus, but they all do cost a daily fuel cost. I think it's 1 per outpost. Now look at this one. Power substation. Same thing. Power supply, constant power supply, morale bonus, and daily fuel costs. So what does this mean? This means if you have these as outposts, you don't have to worry about having a generator or the rain collector and all that stuff. So you can build better things. Look at this. This is a artillery strike outpost. Okay. We'll get into that thing a little bit more later in the video. I'll tell you what I think about that. And then this is just some, you know, I'm just going to show you some of the potential home sites. The one I'm at is, I always go for the biggest ones on this map. It's right here at the bottom. Alright, it's the 3500 influence one. So, alright, so one tip I can tell you, away from the outpost thing, I just want to get this out the way. If you don't have the game set for multiplayer, alright, like if you want to play with other people, that's fine. You know, you go to the settings, change it so you can have your friends or whoever come. One thing I want to tell you about that though is if it's actually in a multiplayer lobby, whether people are with you or not, if you try to hit the start button and pause it, it will not actually pause. So if you ever got killed when you thought you paused it, check your settings. If you're not playing with somebody, go into offline mode. I just wanted to get that out of the way. I actually heard a couple people said that they died when they thought they paused the game. That's because it was a multiplayer lobby. So let's really get into some good things to have. The first video I did, I said how I thought that probably the builder is the best one to have as a leader. I tried it, and I actually now believe that I think the warlord is the best one. Why? Because you can make that thing right there, the armory. What's so good about this armory? Well, as you see, you can do fine-tuning from guns, stuff like that, to give you, you know, better hits and stuff like that. That's really not that great. This is what's great about it. Crafting ammo. Now, you can say, oh, well, you can put mods on a workshop or a forge, you can craft ammo. No, 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 no. This armory, you can craft all ammo. Any ammo. 22s, 45s, 9s, whatever. That also includes the grenade rounds and the highly sought after 50 cal rounds. So, you know, on my other group of guys, you know, on my other whatever, I have a character with a 50 cal. I'm like, oh, this is great. I got a 50 cal. Okay. And I had 3 bullets in it. What happened? I used those 3 bullets, right away, because the gun's a beast and you want to use it, and they take out juggernauts really fast. And then I couldn't find no more ammo for it. And I'm like, well, that sucks. And then when you finally find someone who has some, if they want to sell it to you, it's like a massive amount of money. So that's no good. So this armory, as you just seen, you can make all of it. And that's a huge plus, huge plus in my opinion. Let me see here. What are we looking at now? This is just a basic layout. You always want to have an infirmary. You always want to have a workshop. Those are like the 2 musts that I think that you want to have. A forge, if you can put a forge up, that's great. Because like I was saying before, with the workshop, how you can break down parts, break down things and get parts. You can do it with a forge on a much bigger scale. And if you have somebody that does metalworking, as you see, you can craft these weapons. These are masterwork weapons. They last much, if I had to guess off the top of my head, probably 3 to 4 times longer than any other weapon you get. And not only do they last that much longer, they're highly more efficient at killing zombies. See this razor edge machete? That thing is a beast, I'm telling you. And if you have somebody with swordplay, and I believe swordplay also is the one to wear like any, melee weapons. They don't decrease and they don't degrade as fast. So if you have that on top of that, I mean that one weapon can literally chop through hundreds of zombies before it even turns yellow. Like you forget that you even have to repair stuff, because that's how long it'll last. So yeah, you definitely want to, if you can, I would always put up a forge, because those weapons right there, they're really good. They kill zombies much faster. Let's see, what else do we have here? Let me see. Oh, and speaking of weapons, okay, in the beginning, especially in the beginning, when like you only have a couple weapons, stuff like that, and it's hard for you to find, like firearms. You don't have that many firearms, and you don't have that much ammo in the beginning. It's harder to come by. There's always these NPCs, right? Just piss some of them off, man. Just kill them. Once you kill them, they normally all have, weapons on them. And instead of buying them off them, you just take them right off their dead bodies. Sounds more efficient to me. I don't know. I hate doing stuff for other people all the time. So that's actually that machete right there. And as you see with the sword play, and you do that leg sweep thing, man, I mean, you just cripple them all instantly. So this is the other thing I wanted to get into. This artillery strike for my last tip of the day on this video. That's what that outpost I was showing you. You get access to do an artillery strike. And I'm like, you know what? Let me try this on a plague cart. If you could use that on a plague cart, it's 150 influence, which is pretty, that's a decent amount, should I say. But it's not that much if it's a highly effective weapon. So as you see, I'm trying to launch it at least somewhere near the plague cart, which they're always in a building. And you can't do it in a building, and you can't do it right next to a building. So you're gonna see, I'm gonna try a couple times, and they're like, oh, I can't see it, So you can't really get that close to the actual plague cart. And when it does work, it seems like it only lasts about 2 seconds. So for 150 influence, as you see, the one good thing I noticed, if they don't do it, they don't actually charge it until it drops. You see right there, it just said 150 influence. That's how you know it went through. But look at that. I mean, that's not I mean, I guess if you're doing an infestation, you want to lure them all out, that'll work. But not too good for plague zombies, to be honest. You know, only thing it looked like it did was just attract more of them. But those are my tips for today. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Again, if you could, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. I will have more videos out. I pretty much post a video every week. That's my schedule. But until next time, peace out.